You're about to experience the Do Not Listen show. The host's thoughts, views, and opinions are for your entertainment only. We are not the news, and none of this is real. Just two friends, 15 years of arguments, constantly wrong about anime, games, and whatever else comes up. No one is disclosing any personal information or revealing anything about themselves. We are not the experts, and I highly suggest you listen at your own risk. The show is about to begin.
Wow. And I have to cut that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. Yeah.
I got to try to get more philosophical in each episode.
Yeah.
I got to give the fans what they want.
Yeah, that's it.
Shout out to my fan, too. I had someone who watches it. One of my buddies texted me. He was like, dude, how do you have a fan already? I said, I don't know, but it's cool.
Wow.
My sister said, don't let it go to your head. I said, it's too late.
Yeah.
The cult is in full effect.
The moment I sent it to you, I immediately knew. I was like, this literally is going to get, this is going to send Cory over. That ego boost is going to be.
I am Escanor. Why would I bear any hatred towards anyone who is obviously weaker than myself?
Yeah. Hey, why don't you bring us in since I forgot to turn something on? So, being that I already started it.
Welcome back, loyal listeners, cult members, new faces. Welcome to episode 9 of the Do Not Listen podcast, where I was about to do the whole podcast by myself because my co-host left me. But he's back now. He decided that he, in fact, did not have better things to do. So here we are.
Why did you turn into like a news anchor?
I don't know. I kind of liked it. On today's episode.
Yeah. Yeah. On today's episode, it's come to work, rain. What is it? Rain,
Snow, sleet, shine, baby.
Sick. I don't know. I'm here. I was like, there's no way that we can't do this show. So I was like, I got to show up because that's what champions do.
Yep.
We show up, we win. And so the ego.
Well, sometimes being a champion is not about winning. Sometimes it's about the lessons that you learned. So the adversity that you overcame.
Yeah, that's what losers say to make them feel self.
There's no such thing as losers, just winners and learners.
Yeah, that's copium. That is.
Hit the clap button for me one time. Some people just don't want to see me succeed. I need my own button. I just need like one button over here, and when I say anything, cool, I'll just hit it.
Yeah.
It'll be the Spider-Man theme.
Don't know. Fun fact, last night, so I went to the store to go get some goodies, and I really wanted some Takis, but the only Takis that they had were Spider-Man themed. So
and you didn't get them because of it.
I didn't buy any Takis.
I knew it.
Literally, I wanted to get Takis so bad because obviously, like I said, I'm sick. So I was like, I want some spicy to try to like sweat this thing out, whatever. Bro, I literally walked around the store for like 10 minutes trying to find Takis that weren't Spider-Man colored or themed. They didn't have a single bag, so I just got popcorn and left.
What you need to do is take a Vicks Vapor Rub, take your finger, get a swab of it, and throw it on the bottom of the shower.
Oh.
Yeah. Like the steam from it will open you up.
Oh.
It'll fix you.
I mean, I have Afrin that I just pump and it works. But
Vicks Vapor Rub in the shower.
Yeah.
Every time.
The good thing
you right.
The good thing about being sick though is that you get a cool, sexy, sick voice. And being that I already hit my voice, it sounds
what's not
like
cool
a lot
is
better.
bed bugs, but we won't talk about that.
No, we will not talk about that.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a thing. But like I said, we wanted to show up. Appreciate all the love, all the comments and everything. Definitely want to keep that going, keep everything rocking and rolling. Tell your friends, even though we don't, we would hate for you to do that.
Special shout out to Kaylin.
Kaylin, yes.
We're glad you know about the show now.
I got the boss call this morning from Kaylin.
Slipped my mind,
It only took a month and a half for him to figure out that we're doing the show, but that's okay.
Off of a YouTube reel of me.
That
has 1.2 thousand.
Yeah, that Spider-Man worked. It worked, bro. So, but we love you, Kaylin. And as always, as I told you on the phone, The door is always open for you, and you can always join us. We have enough room.
If anyone else would like to guest star, I'm gonna put an application in the comments, and there will be a application fee.
Yeah, of $1,000.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not cheap, bro.
cash,
Up front, no IOUs.
and there will be a credit check.
Yeah. But, as an update, something that we talked about that I actually kind of went forward and started working on is I did actually start working on building our website, which is great and awesome. Give me some of that. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot how long that was.
Yeah.
However, with the new update with the website, I can't really update if it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
But with the website, what we have decided to really lean into is some of the things that I think we're kind of figuring it out, even though we haven't even reached 10 episodes, is that y'all love stories. Y'all love hearing stories. I think y'all really enjoy the Reddit thing that we did, which was really cool. And I was talking with Cory and thought, what if we had people submit in stories anonymously, right? Like how sick that would be. Not as sick as me, but
Yeah.
but I thought it'd be sick to get some real life stories from real people, and you would be able to submit it through the website anonymously and all that jazz. And if you wanted to have any voicemails that you wanted to leave us of like actual experiences, stories, and or even advice.
Or sad voicemails, because sometimes when I'm at the gym and I'm struggling to get some more sets in, I have this playlist of like these audios. It's a playlist from Spotify, and it's just they're sad voicemails, and I lock in and I focus on that, and I just
Dog, you got problems.
Yeah, I do. Something's wrong with me. Maybe that's my tism.
But so that should be coming in the next couple of weeks as I kind of finalize everything with it. So obviously don't send us anything that is like super sketchy. Like we don't need that in our lives.
No,
we have too many things.
No confessions.
No confessions.
Yeah, I'm good.
Fun confessions or like you're cheating confessions. Like those are cool. But like
I'd love to hear you out on the internet.
Yeah, like we don't need I hit a body out there, what would you do? We don't need that. That's not us. That's a whole different other section of the internet.
Yeah.
So so that's going to be coming extremely soon, probably in the next week, once I really get over being sick and everything. So
then we can start doing merch.
Yeah, that'll be the big.
That's farther down.
Yeah.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah, but as always, appreciate all the love, appreciate all the comments for sure.
The likes, the subscribers, interactions.
Yeah, I still want everyone to hit a certain number. I really want to get to 100 by the end of September. That way we can have fun in October.
Yeah.
It's Halloween season, baby. So
that's gonna be the best.
That's when I come alive.
Best couple episodes, yeah.
I come alive in October.
I'm just ready for it not to be 115 degrees every second of the day.
Well, it's going to be hot all the way till October.
I slept on an air mattress last night. When I woke up, it had melted.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's sticky.
Yeah, it was
sticky.
Pumpkins. Actually, that song actually goes hard. I'm not going to lie to you. I was watching this trivia video yesterday, and they said, do you listen to A$AP Rocky?
I do.
All right. So the lady... They asked, I forgot what it was. I think who Rihanna's husband was or whatever. And they were like, oh, ASAP Rocky. And I was like, that's a very Karen thing to say.
That sounds like a boomer or like a really, really, really white person.
Yeah, I think it was both. But I mean, like, who says ASAP Rocky? I mean, it's always been A$AP Rocky and
everybody
A$AP
knows
Ferg.
It's ASAP.
Yeah.
ASAP.
Always strive and prosper.
I'm
going to get that tattooed on the inside of my lip. Probably today.
Oh, okay. That's
I'm feeling...
Are you feeling inky?
Yeah, I am.
You need the needle again?
I've gotten sick so far in the last like 2 months. I told myself I was going to slow down, but the cool thing about the inside of the lip tattoos is they fade, so you can just keep replacing them.
Yeah.
So I can just, come up with other mnemonics.
That's awesome, bro.
I'll do DNLS.
Yeah. That's cool.
For Do Not Listen show.
I don't even have my chapstick. I'm such a mess, bro.
Okay.
But, cool thing is, so my brothers went to Geek'd and they got me this cool little Voodoo ragdoll. I don't know if you can see it from this far, but it's really cool. So shout out to them. They said that GeekCon was actually a lot of fun.
I've seen a lot of good stuff on the internet about it. I should have went, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
shoulda, woulda, coulda. There was a rave, an anime-themed rave afterwards, too.
Yeah, I believe that.
I'm curious. Next year, though, I'm going to see if they'll let Ragdoll TK perform.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah,
I'd go. I'd go if he performed.
Yeah, probably not. I don't think he's in action yet. So
He's done.
yeah,
He's retired
I think
now.
he's trying to figure things out. So yeah. So but yeah. So thanks to my brothers for getting me this little doll. It's awesome. I love it. It's amazing. It's very sticky though. I don't know why it's sticky.
It's getting sticky.
It's like, doesn't it have like this weird little texture to it?
It feels almost like it was made out of like candy.
But don't break it. If you break it, I'm going to be really mad. Cory, stop. I don't trust you. Give me this. I don't trust you.
He's the hands of a destroyer.
Yeah, but no, thanks for that. It's cool. Hopefully we get like our own little stack of like collectibles.
Yeah,
that we get.
I
That'd
think
be
we
awesome.
should start
Yeah,
we should put another one of these back here, and we'll each just kind of add to it.
yeah.
I
really want to move these up here and like put stuff over there, and then I don't know, have other artwork and everything.
Yeah.
So
I need to get a.
yeah, we're still working on it. It's a work in progress. We're only 9 episodes in. What did you say last episode?
With great power comes great responsibility.
No, not that.
Give yourself some grace and patience.
Yeah. So
A lot of people like that message. I had a couple people reach out and they said, I needed to hear that.
oh
And I said, well, glad I could be of something.
yeah, that's awesome.
YouTube didn't like it, but hey,
YouTube said suck it, but
Cool.
that's fine.
all the Infinity Stones.
Yeah. So it's been interesting. I think as we get to 10 episodes, I know like if you really think about where it started and where we're at is kind of crazy.
Do you core memory unlocked? Do you remember the very first time we started a podcast, me, you, and Kaylin, like 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Straight audio only.
Do you remember what it was called?
The Do Not Listen. Oh no, it was the Crystal Abyss podcast.
There you go. I was in my hipster bag, like 110%.
Yeah.
I was like, bro.
I don't think you're out of it. I think you're still a hipster.
Yeah. Also, I apologize. I have looked like absolute the last 2 episodes because with this haircut, I realized that the normal thing that I do would push it to the side, and I can't. It has to be down. So I look like I'm ultra bald and everything, and it's like
I can't grow that much hair.
yeah. So
I need to go get mine touched up. Actually,
I look horrible, but yeah. So we did a pod. See, I am so before my time, like legit. Oh, guess who just texted me? Kalen. He sent me pictures of his little baby. I said, you are a cool dad, yo. He said, I'm trying. I want to be the best dad ever. He is. He's going to be the best dad ever.
second best. I'm already at first.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you both can be cool dads, though.
Yeah, we can both be number one. We're all number one in our child's heart. That's the real question.
Yeah, like dad's a rule, right? But yeah, so I have always wanted to do a podcast or a show or something with you and Kaylin, like always. And we had that giant ass
chemistry.
table and like those blue Yeti mics and everything.
Yeah.
So like, it's really funny how like we get to a point like this.
We got to get
like,
Kaylin on here now.
I know.
The chemistry is great. You know,
Yeah.
it's just a scheduling thing.
The question is, do you think we could have him on and he not ask like the most insane or make the most insane jokes that
Oh yeah,
I would have to edit?
Oh, for sure. It would have to be. We'd have to do the episode early in the week to give you extra time. I think that maybe we can have him at least once a month. I think because he does have set off days sometimes.
Yeah.
So I think that we could
Yeah.
get him on and just do a.
Yeah. I think, especially with the amount of growth that we've kind of gotten and like the amount of views that we've gotten, I think it'd be very interesting to see what.
I've actually had a lot of people want to come sit down with us.
Oh, well, $1,000.
Yeah. Cash.
$1,000 and
Credit check.
yeah.
Hard credit check.
Putting it all green, bro. Send it over.
Yeah. A lot of people think it was a cool idea.
Yeah, I would love to have a guest. However, I also like money. So
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
But I honestly really like it just being us.
We can put him off.
Caleb,
We can put him over there.
Yeah, not even
Off screen.
Off screen, no mic, in a chair. So, what do you think about the war over in the Middle East?
Did you hear anything? Because I didn't.
Wow, thanks for your money. Anyway, let's thank our guest.
All contributions go to the cult.
Yeah. No, well, hey, don't forget about the show now.
Yeah.
Hey. So yeah, so love you, Kaylin, love you.
Yeah.
I know a lot of
love.
I know a lot of the listeners don't know who he is, but if you go back to like
Yep.
the
first couple episodes.
First three, Geek'd is
Y'all
probably
should.
I'm not gonna lie, Geek'd is still my favorite episode we have ever done.
I think those episodes were definitely a lot more humorous
Yes.
and lighthearted, but I
Yeah.
definitely think that y'all should go back and watch them.
Yeah. Geek'd is probably, if you really want to see Kaylin in absolute form.
Yeah,
that's the one.
actually, I challenge you to go back and watch those episodes and comment how it made you feel. Let us know what you think about the chemistry of having Kaylin with us.
Yeah.
Kaylin's always been a part of the equation. We've all been best friends for
15 years.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
been a
more.
long- yeah.
So long that we don't even care anymore. We just
And just to save you time, now that I'm really learning how to use YouTube, I will literally leave a little thing in the corner over Corey's head to go
join
back
the
and
cult.
No.
Dang.
To go back and watch that episode just for the fun. But with that being said, what do you want to jump into? We have literally an entire or do we want to get into the question from last week? My answer is going to be very short and sweet.
I'm ready. Let me hear your answer because I'm not giving my opinion. I'm still torn.
Okay, so the question that Cory was on his philosophical bag, right? So the question was, if you could fix a broken world by being a monster, would you?
Yeah. Do the means justify the ends?
Yeah. Does the mean justify the ends? Very short and sweet. No, I'm very selfish. I don't really care. I legitimately only care about Kaylin, Cory, and my family. And that's it. I literally couldn't care less about anyone else.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. I think also, too, the question is situational. What exactly do you have to do? What are you fixing? What is the end? You know?
Yeah, I don't care. Like, I know that sounds really selfish of me, but I just don't care. Like, I'm at a point where I think I'm understanding that the world is completely out of my control. And I've always felt like it was out of my control, but even now more than ever, just because it's like, I don't have the time and the energy to like really care anymore. And like, I want the best for everybody, but I know for a fact that I just can't.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't mentally do that. If we had a platform where we could do stuff that would be helpful, I would understand.
Like we were Mr. Beast?
No, not like Mr. Beast. Like, being able to raise money for charity and do all that. Like, see, I don't think Mr. Beast does that with the intention of a cause. I think it's due to content and making content and monopolizing the gaming hole that exists with game shows and everything like that in the modern age. No one really does it. So, I don't think that is. But to answer your question again, no, I would not do anything to be a monster. I would not go out of my way. I would, the most I would do is try to help as many people as I can next to me. And that's it. The world is going to be the world, because if you fix it once, who says that's going to be the permanent fix?
Yeah. And I think too that they'll just find more issues. There's always good and evil, always balance.
Yeah.
It's just the way the cookie crumbles, as I like to say.
Yeah. Okay. What about you?
I don't know. It's situational.
God,
I only got on the topic because of Geto.
Yeah.
But
I do find it funny.
He wasn't always a bad guy. And his philosophy wasn't that far off, talking about anime villains who might actually be right. His idea was that, of course, in their world, humans, regular humans, their negative emotions created curses. And then now these sorcerers have to go and risk their life, die, and fight to exercise these curses for what? For what? That humans are always going to have negative emotion. So then he started thinking about how to fix the problem permanently. And then he got off on his whole, well, if you get rid of, what creates the curses? Humans. So if I get rid of regular humans, you know?
Yeah, but that's kind of what is the modulu? That's what literally that one is about. Like that's the whole ending part of the whole.
I mean, Geto wasn't that far off, you know.
Yeah, I don't.
People suck.
I don't think he's that great. But,
People suck. Definitely one of the best anime characters.
I do. Well, I think he's okay.
I think he's got a lot of depth before he died.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Yeah. If you haven't watched it.
If you haven't watched it, you just.
That is a good question though. What is the range for like spoilers? Like what's the time frame? Because I feel like
I'd say a couple months at least.
Okay.
Granted, on like shows that are like Bleach, if we were to talk about the most recent Bleach episodes, if you've made it, if you haven't watched it all by this point, I mean, then who cares about a spoiler?
Right.
But if a movie just dropped, like Spider-Man, I don't want to ruin anything because it's still fresh. But if you haven't, if you're an anime and you haven't caught up on JJK, sorry about you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ruin it.
Well, I
mean,
mean,
tell you what happens to Gojo.
Well, what's the yeah. For me, that's crazy because I already know, but it's not out yet. So
that's why I always tell people like, oh, well, I read the manga, so. But it's just like with some of the Marvel movies. I read the comics as a kid, so like with Doomsday and Secret War, I know where we're going.
Yeah, but that's the thing is it really a spoiler if the literal ending is already out?
Yeah.
Like if you read a book or a movie that's based on a book, right?
You should already know what happens.
The ending is literally out in public.
Granted, they're going to change it. You know how Hollywood is, but.
So does that count as a spoiler then if they change it? Or is that in itself, would that be a spoiler of you can't really talk about it?
Perspective. Just like, the truth. It's a matter of perspective. History.
What is it?
History is written by the winner.
Yeah. What do they say? History is only written by whoever wins.
Yep.
That pressed or the stories that aren't told are by the losers.
Aretha Franklin. She's the one who said that.
Did she?
Yep.
Oh.
100%.
I don't think that. I think Ghost from Modern Warfare said that, but
he's dead. And then they brought him back, and then they killed him again.
Yeah.
And they brought him back.
Oh.
Speaking of anime, though, did you watch the Edgerunners?
I did.
Teaser.
I did. You know what my favorite thing about, even outside of anime again, you know what my favorite thing about trailers or teasers or whatever is trying to piece together, like, is that the middle or is that the beginning or is that the end?
Because they showed King, the blonde-haired guy, they showed him going into psychosis, cyber psychosis. So, like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You know?
So I found it really interesting. I'm a little bit confused on it because I'm not going to lie. I have been playing that Cyberpunk song, the one that was from the Rico Nasty.
Mm-hmm.
I am in the 0.05 of listeners of that song.
That's impressive.
I have been banging that song all the time. So when I watched the teaser, I watched it before you got here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a little bit torn on it. I don't
think they're giving enough away. I think they just want to keep us on our toes.
Yeah, but it didn't lock me in like that. I don't know if it's just because I'm a music person, but like I didn't really
feel it.
I didn't really get anything like I want to watch it even more.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, that's cool.
I'm curious to see how they replicate the success of the first season.
I do too. I know when we talked about it, like
they've got big shoes to fill.
2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
But which seems like an eternity now.
I actually think it was more than 2 episodes ago now.
Maybe.
When we talked about Edgerunners?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was more than that.
It might have been. It feels like an eternity now I think about it.
It feels like an eternity.
But yeah, I didn't really like it. I didn't really feel anything from it because some of it was the exact same thing from that
the
teaser
original.
Before. So some of it I was like, okay. You know, some of the comments were, oh, we're seeing the main characters interact now. And I was like, okay, but that doesn't do anything for me. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm just the odd one out, but I just didn't really.
We'll see. I'm excited.
It looks good though. I love the visuals. The visuals are.
Yes.
I mean,
I think that's one of the best parts about Cyberpunk is just the aesthetics.
Do you think they're gonna? I know this series is coming out, and I already know that beforehand they said that Cyberpunk was dead. Do you think that Cyberpunk, the next game that comes out, do you think it's going to be a long term, kind of like out in the future? Or do you think they're going to hit it soon?
I don't know. The way the gaming industry is now, I think it's going to be long term. I mean, Bethesda's president said that they saw a walkthrough of the new, Elder Scrolls game and that it's still 2 years away.
Yeah, but Kingdom Hearts 4 got announced last week, and they already said it'll be out next year. Like, you don't have to wait. Because
it's easy to push out quantity versus quality.
Wow, it's not like I had to wait 13 years between 2 and 3.
Yeah,
I mean,
you should have waited a lifetime.
You should never wait a lifetime.
Trash.
Ever, bro.
On other news, Naruto is announcing a new project coming up.
Live adaptation.
Well, that's already been confirmed. This is a new project.
What do you mean?
So October, November, I believe. I'd have to double check. They are for one of the anniversaries of Naruto. They are going to announce a brand new project. Some people think that it'll be the 4 episodes that were reanimated that they gave us a 10-minute teaser for and never gave us the episodes, or a new remake, or Boruto Part 2, which would be terrible. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't want any of that. Like, I'm not even gonna fake.
I want the 4 episodes because the animation was top tier.
I don't.
And then we'll just leave it.
I don't really need that.
You need help. That's the tism talking.
Probably. I don't know. I don't. I'm realizing as I get older also, I'm really not that big of a Naruto dude. Like, I'm not.
The nostalgia, dude. It was just.
Yeah, but I don't do nostalgia.
At the time, yeah, well, you're still in your hipster emo bag.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Bleach, though.
Bleach is great.
Nostalgia.
It is, but it isn't.
But it's also, I think it's a. I'm trying to think how to word this. I don't know. I prefer the old anime versus the new ones. But I think maybe it's just. I don't know.
That goes back to storytelling. And I think the difference between the two is that if you go back to any stories from prior 10, even 13, maybe even 16, that the attention span of whatever was a lot looser and that they had time to really flesh things out.
Yeah, I definitely think that modern day animes, it's an attention thing. If you have anyone who was to start, if I was to meet someone right now and they said, hey, put me on an anime. You put them on it, it gets them, they're gone. If they go back and watch any of the old stuff, they don't like it because it's fleshed out. They want it to be straight to the point, which I get, but there's a fine line. I mean, you got to build, it's a world builder, like Free Run.
Yeah, but you have to think about also the financial side, because if you don't get a home run on your first 5 episodes, even though it's a series, right? But if they know and they're tracking and more financially invested more than ever now, right? And they're getting all those metrics. It's like, okay, if you're not hitting a home run by episode 5 and we're not getting viewers for that, why would we go and do whatever?
Yeah.
So it's almost like a double-edged sword of you have to balance.
There's definitely a fine line you got to walk.
The attention and then also the finance side of okay, but we can't spend this money on this.
Well, One Piece is spending all the money because they announced the remake.
Yeah.
How are you going to make a remake of a show that's still going?
Well, if they got the animation style that they have now.
They do. They released a trailer.
They did?
They did. So it is. Okay, so do you remember when One Piece first came out?
Yeah.
I stopped watching after, what was it? Was it Blackbeard, Whitebeard punched a hole in Ace?
That would be.
No, it was.
What? That's.
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen that. I can't even remember who it was.
I can't even remember the island name is. But yeah,
I don't know.
It's after Fishman Island.
Yeah, I stopped watching it after Ace.
Yeah.
Got a hole punched in his chest. R.I.P.
He's dope.
Dope. I've never been a big pirate fan. I love the Pirates of the Caribbean series. I think it's good for what it is. I just never been much of a pirate fan. It is what it is,
Yeah.
So One Piece didn't catch me like it caught some people, and that's cool. I'm so far behind now. I'll never catch up. But you remember back in the day when they first released One Piece, the English opening started off with them telling the story of what's his name? Gold Rogers.
Jolly Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like whatever I don't remember what the narration was. It remade that, and that's the teaser for it.
Oh.
Is him at the gallows and all that other nonsense, and it's shows Luffy and he's like, I'm gonna be king of the pirates, but he's not, because you've been searching for the One Piece for what 100 years in the anime. You're never gonna find it, dude. Just give up. Just stop.
They're at the end of it.
They're not.
They've got
1,500 more episodes to
They
go.
literally are at the tail end.
I
of
hope
it.
he opens up the treasure chest and it's empty, and it shows Jolly Rogers and he's like, ha ha ha.
Okay, I have a question.
Psych.
I have a question for you. Okay, let's just say you go on this long journey, right?
Mhm.
Long adventure. You lose all your friends. You're going through it, right?
Mhm.
Almost like what is it, Odysseus?
Yeah.
Not go through all of that, right? Get to the thing that you were trying to the whole time. Get to it, and you find out it's just nothing.
That'll end my hero arc and begin my villain arc.
I was gonna say, what do you do after that? Like after this long journey, like
You got to do some self thinking, because really, when you think about it,
oh,
it's not about the beginning or the end. It's about the journey.
really? So you get to that. I know you. I know this is for the camera, bro. I know you would literally rage out. You'd
Oh
be
no,
like,
I'm telling you, I'd become a villain.
you would look
become-
at it, and you would be like,
And I don't mean like a villain that you can relate to either. Like, I don't want you to be like, he might have had an idea. I'm talking about like,
nah, it's a wrap.
like a Shao Tucker style villain.
Yeah, like you just.
Yeah.
I don't want to be relatable. I need to express my rage and yeah. I've always wondered like what would happen with a lot of journeys, just
Rage, villain arc,
or end successfully. However, the thing that you thought wasn't really the.
But the most powerful people are usually the loneliest. Gojo, Kakashi,
Jeff Bezos,
Guts from Berserk.
Elon Musk. We just started naming billionaires.
No, these guys are weird. I don't know if I would consider that power.
Hey, another powerful thing.
Dr. Doom
Another
in the
powerful.
new teaser for Doomsday.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. No, I can't fake. I'm pretty hyped.
Did you watch the teaser?
I don't.
Where he fights Thor?
Listen, I don't give a flying about Marvel, but that trailer got me hyped, bro.
Dude, when I was watching it,
I was hyped, bro.
When Thor came at him fully charged, I mean, at the height of his abilities, and
Yeah.
Dr. Doom said,
Yeah.
and then what did Thor say? He said, "You'll be begging for hell long before I grant it." And he said,
bet.
"Hell answers to me because I am Doom." I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is gonna be good." And then he summons the Sentinels.
I was locked in. I was like, bro, I don't know what's going on. I don't know half of what has happened. I don't care. I want to go watch this now. I'm locked in, bro.
Because then Reed Richards is asking Doom if he did this. I know that the incursions, Doom in the comic series loses his world to the incursions that were created by all the timelines being messed up, like Reed Richards and Sue's baby, Thor's daughter, fake daughter, Steve going back in time into another timeline and marrying Peggy and having a child, which they haven't announced yet. I don't know if they're going to do that.
That's where I got lost. I got lost with all the time thing, and I'm like,
yeah. So essentially, in its basic form, Doomsday and Secret Wars is all about Doom realizes that there's a way to save the multiverse. The incursions are destroying all these worlds. So basically, what he wants to do is he wants to go gather these kids who shouldn't, are against the timelines because
which is sus,
they're all powerful. Well. And so I don't want to ruin the movie because I know that's how it's going to end.
Okay, because I don't know anything and I want to go in not knowing a single thing. I just want to see some fighting. I want to see
there's going to be a lot of fighting.
Ultra Omega fights.
I will say that
all I care about.
Doomsday's going to end, and everyone's going to be begging for more, and then Secret Wars is going to come out, and Secret Wars is definitely going to have more action than Doomsday. Secret Wars is going to be crazy,
Yeah,
but we're years away from it.
but that's cool.
We'll be on episode 100 by then.
As long as I get to see some crazy, just like whatever. That's all.
I just want to watch Thor catch Stormbreaker again with 2 fingers. He said,
I love how it was just so
nonchalant.
If you were a villain, right? Like no whatever. What kind of villain would you be? I feel like for me, I would be like a very catty, very just sarcastic villain. Just like,
I don't know.
Everything is a problem. You're my problem. I'd be so low key, but also just I would be a diva. I'm probably
Like the dude from JoJo's.
I've never watched JoJo.
I wouldn't suggest watching it.
I tried. I
I'm trying
couldn't
to
get
think.
into
They
it.
just have the most diva characters. You'd be like an evil Shikamaru.
I can't remember his name. Yeah, dude. Yes, bro.
Evil Shikamaru.
Oh, bro.
Dude, Naruto just had such good characters.
Yeah.
And
I was
all
thinking
of them.
of I can't remember his name. It's the guy with the pink hair in Bleach, the doctor.
The Iran car.
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
Oh, he's in the Hell Arc.
Yes. That guy.
I know you're talking about. I
Basically,
can't think of his name.
Just
Yeah,
the real
he didn't want to fight because he's
diva,
just like,
catty, like, I have to
Yeah.
go change my clothes. You burnt my clothes.
yeah.
Aren't we
I
gonna
don't remember what
continue
his
this
name
fight?
was.
No, I have to go change my clothes. You think I'm gonna fight you like this?
Because he fights. Who does he fight? He fights the other doctor, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, and he's like, Oran car, Oran car. And
Yeah.
then he hits him with his Bankai.
Dude, that fight is so funny. It's one of my favorites because they're just so catty and such bitches to each other. It's the funniest thing.
I think out of all the animes, I think I'd definitely put Naruto at number 1, but I think Bleach has some great characters too.
bro, they're just great.
And they've got villains that you're like, man, but I want to like them, like Yukiura
Yeah.
and Grimmjow.
Yeah.
Grimjow's just so cool, you know?
Urahara, Kenpachi,
Dude, Kenpachi.
Chad, even though he barely does anything, he's
Yeah.
still a great character. I mean,
I just like the fact that they talk about how to be a captain, you have to master your Bankai unless you're Kenpachi because his combat power. And I like
Yeah.
how he's one of the 5 special threats just because he fought a guy whose ability was if he thinks that it becomes real. And Kenpachi's like, I don't care about that. I'm going to cut you.
Hey, watch
until
this.
I can't cut you anymore.
Hey, watch this
Just
one,
like
bro.
when he uses his Bankai and gets tossed aside and then he bites old boy and flips him.
Yeah. But going back to it, what kind of villain would you be though?
Man. I'd have to have some kind of master plan for sure. So, I think I'd have to be one of those.
See, what's really funny is that like people like I know a lot of people are shocked of how like deep philosophical and like whatever you are. And it's like to me, it's such like I'm like, this is literally what Cory is. So when I hear that,
real
Cory. I'm just like, oh, he'd be some deep philosophical villain and like have this
Madara,
like,
man. I'd be like Madara. You know, and Madara too, Infinite Sequoia really didn't seem that bad.
You think villains are friends?
Some of them.
I never thought about
But
that.
I mean, look at Grimmjow. Grimmjow's a bad guy.
Yeah.
He hates Ichigo. But what he hates even more is the Quincy.
Yeah, but I just mean friends. Like, do you think villains are like friends? Like, do you think they would be in like group chat with each other?
I don't know.
Like, hey, check this out, guys.
Some of the Naruto characters, yeah, maybe. But then you've got, Dr. Doom and Thanos for sure ain't going to be texting.
Yeah. I feel like we'd be friends even if we were like villains.
Yeah.
Like, we're causing hell, but like, we'd be like, hey.
One of us would have to be Mahito, and the other one of us would be
You know who
Kagaku.
couldn't be a villain? Kalen.
Yeah.
He couldn't be a villain even if he wanted to.
He'd be like Hisoka
Yeah.
from Hunter x Hunter,
Yeah.
which is a terrible show, by the way, and I stand 10 toes on business.
Oh, my God, bro. We're not doing this again. We already
I know.
We got hate
we
for
had a
it.
fan, give me a hate, If you want to send anonymous hate mail to me, go ahead.
But
I stand on business.
Or just send it to do not listen show at gmail.com.
We'll put it in the trash.
One of us will get it. You
where
have
the show belongs.
Wait, you have a 50-50 shot. And whoever gets that.
It'll be one of us.
It'll promote, yeah. No, I just think the villain thing is like interesting. But I do kind of have a question on it, but it's about like real life villains and everything. So,
like Jeff Bezos?
Like your friends. It's deep, bro. It's not really that deep, but it's fun. But we'll finish it off with a question because like the last time we asked a question in the middle of it, I was like, what was the question?
We're also 40 minutes in and haven't talked about anything.
I know.
They're going to hate us.
I know.
Oh, they're going to hate us so bad. I'm sorry, guys. We don't, this is not scripted.
Yeah.
So it's just.
I know.
This show is really the epitome of just two best friends sitting in a room talking. Yeah. And y'all have the unfortunate ability to watch us.
Yeah. Even though we literally don't want you to, we want you to. However. Suck. But going through kind of like whatever, right? Talking about villains and whatever. I was thinking about some of the worst takes you've ever had, or like the worst takes that you've had that have aged horrifically.
Oh man, I'd have to put some thought into that. I'm on the spot.
Like I was thinking about it. I was like, because I talk a lot, and I know this is going to come off as a know-it-all, and everyone that knows me hates when I do this, but I'm really not wrong a lot. It just takes some time to play out. I think the thing that I will say that was my worst take ever was probably actually, I don't even remember now. I had it. I should have wrote this down. My worst take.
I try not to put too much thought into any topics beforehand. That way, it seems less scripted and it's just raw.
Yeah, but it's interesting, like because I kind of think of it as like an age thing, like going backwards. I would literally hate my younger self. My younger self and myself now would hate each other to like death's door.
It's because they're both
hard-headed,
dark, malevolent beings.
They're both hard-headed as and like think they're both right. So like,
last episode it didn't bleep me out when I said the F word.
Oh
yeah, it missed it. Ooh. I think because I said both of the words together so quickly, it didn't catch it.
Well,
demonetized. That's why YouTube hates it.
I told you I shouldn't have edited it whenever I was sick, but I was like, we have to get this out.
That question really wasn't that deep, dude. Yeah, well, get over it. Yeah, how about that? If it's not that deep, why are you worried about it?
If you can't tell which one of us is a hothead, I don't know what to tell you. But
ignorance. Ignorant with a capital E, baby.
No, but I think one of my worst takes, like if I were to really think about it, I think it would have to be that. Okay, what actually can I say that on camera? Because some of my worst takes have gotten me like kicked off the internet before. Let's see. Worst take. Actually, let me do things that have aged horrifically. I think my stance on AI has aged horrifically, if I'll be 100%. Because I went on back whenever I was streaming, either like last year, year before, I went on this whole rant thing about like AI and stuff like that and how positive it was. But I think as I've gotten older, I think I just feel more negative towards it, but not in a negative way, but like in a...
Are you about to break someone's heart?
Yeah. Yeah. So
we'll be back, guys.
We'll be right back after these commercial breaks or whatever. All right. And we are back. All right.
What's up?
What's up?
Short break.
Yeah, we had a little break.
We're back though.
Yeah, we here. We live. We breathing. We
unfortunately.
Bro. So I can't even remember what we were talking about, but
hot takes.
Hot takes.
Yeah.
Hot take. Did you see who just got casted in God of War?
Yeah, Dave Bautista. Yeah, but he's off of the juice, so he's gotten real small. So I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think he can still do it though. I mean, are we going with like lean Kratos from like early God of War, or are we going like huge jack like? Because he really wasn't that jacked in what was it, Ragnarok or whatever the newer ones were called? It was.
I don't know what they're gonna do.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
I
Really
just
that.
love Batista, but
Yeah.
I do have a hot take for you.
Okay.
Yeah, it was about my Geto thing. About if he was really right.
Okay.
It says,
You really are hung up on this whole thing.
yeah, AI just it said, Cory, my brother, my friend, this man proposed genocide, and you're over there stroking your philosophical beard like, okay, but what if we examine his underlying premise? I understand what you actually mean, whether the internal logic of Geto's worldview makes sense given his experiences in the JJK world. But, I mean, he said I was canceled.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's
Look,
not a
man.
great hill to die on.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll move on. And I digress.
Yeah, that is a worse take. I agree. That's a good one though. And it's probably gonna age even worse. But,
Yeah, but
yeah.
I mean, look, he's got a point.
But it's really funny because that's literally what the point of Modulu is like nobody
I need to read it.
nobody has any powers no more. Ain't nobody got cursed energy. It's a wrap. And Yuji's like, well, I'm not gonna die.
I've
so.
got cursed energy.
He's like, I'll be the only one that has it. If there's anything that happens, guess what? I got it.
If I was in there, I would tell them, why would I bear any hatred towards anyone who is obviously weaker than myself?
You and Kate have the same thing, man. Y'all can remember quotes and everything.
Dude,
man.
Escanor's just got it. I mean, look. I've got Escanor's lion.
Yeah, but it's like,
I know this one's your favorite.
what does it say? I love Elvis Presley. Is that what it says? Yeah?
Yeah, that's exactly. I loved Elvis. I can't even name one of his songs right now.
No, but what does it say for real?
Which one? I wasn't talking about that one. I was talking about this one.
Yeah, that's what I said.
This one.
Oh, sorry. I was reading the words and I said, that looks like Elvis. No, but what does the word say? I need to know what the word says.
Can't tell you.
Oh, man.
The King in Yellow said that knowledge.
Yeah, but
comes
now
at a
everybody
price.
thinks you have an Elvis Presley tattoo.
I do. I have an Elvis Presley tattoo.
He does not.
I do.
I can't let you wear that, bro. You do not have an Elvis Presley.
Yeah, he does. He really wasn't that good. I'm gonna
You know
say
what's
it.
crazy?
Hot take, maybe. I don't know.
It's almost like it technically is, but at the same time, I don't really know any Elvis fans except my grandparents. Like, I'm being I'm not saying he doesn't have slaps. Like, what is it, Blue Christmas?
Mm-hmm. I know. Ain't nothing but a hound dog. That's
Maybe-
all I can think of.
But maybe that's just like a generational thing. Like, yeah. But you know who is never going away, though? Michael Jackson. Forever. Forever, bro. He will forever be iconic. Forever. I don't even care. That's my take. Forever. I don't care. I don't care. I'm here. Michael Jackson. Thriller. I mean, what are we talking about?
You know,
I mean,
Michael Jackson was a villain.
Michael Jackson was a man.
A woman. Man.
A man. That was a
I don't
man, bro. Who else could go to Brazil in the most known area run by cartels and get the okay by the cartels that says, you know what, Michael?
Me? I'd show up and I'd say, here am I. Send me. I'd say, through heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one.
And now I have to cut all this because I don't need that on our rap sheet.
Yeah, we're gonna. Michael Jackson fans will attack this show.
I'm a Michael Jackson fan, so I still think that Michael Jackson's a baller, and I think that his music is great, and all that. So kind of going into something that has been trending a little bit that I'm a little confused on. Maybe it's because I absolutely hate the year 2016. However, have you seen a lot of people reminiscing over 2016?
Not the slightest. I'm a firm believer in, living in the present.
Yeah, but you're not really on social media either.
Yeah.
That's the other difference. But
Yeah.
no, it's been a trending thing that, 2026 is now the 2026 or 2016. But then people our age are like, yeah, 2016 was the greatest. And I'm thinking about it.
I can't remember anything in 2016.
That quite literally was the worst year of my life.
I think we talked about that too. On
My
another
first
episode.
year of breakup, that was my first ever real breakup. That was the time that I was traveling between here and Jackson. It was the first time ever in my history that I felt like I was at my literal wit's end mentally. Everything about 2020 or 2016 sucked. I hated everything about
I
it.
don't remember anything in 2016, to be honest.
I mean, it was a really pivotal year in like the world, but like whatever. What was the last year that you remember? Like remember like the back of your hand, like it was like
Last
yesterday?
year,
Well, okay.
2015,
What happened in 2015?
I won nationals.
Okay.
Made lots of friendships.
I feel like you're shutting down on me. What's happening right now? You're just like,
My
Is it-
energy
is it-
reserves depleted.
is it because I hated on Geto and now you're just like, you know what?
Nah, that was a hot take. My energy reserve's crashing.
Oh, well, get it back up, bro.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. You know, I try not to live in the past. You know,
Yeah, but like,
you can either run from it or learn from it.
oh,
A
another
wise
quote.
man once told me that.
Yeah,
I really don't. I don't know. I remember bits and pieces of other years, but I just don't remember. I think right now in my current state with everything that's going on, my brain is like in a constant state of befuzzlement.
Huh.
I trademarked that word.
Explain.
Befuzzlement.
No,
You
I
know,
don't
like
mean
it's-
like the word. I meant like what the statement meant.
Oh, I mean, see, I'm always at work, you know, and even,
Yeah.
and I think that's what some people don't understand is even if we aren't busy at the station, even if we don't do anything, it's hard not to be tired the next day because we're always on the edge.
Well, yeah.
Because at any second, the tones drop. You stop what you're doing. You stop eating. You stop whatever. You go. Same thing at
How
night.
did that's a great question. I've been meaning to ask you this, and I'm so glad you used the trigger word. Is that trained? Like that you just drop whatever
Oh,
you
yeah,
do?
it is. And what's funny is me and my captain were walking through Walmart yesterday, and we heard like a beep in the background, and it set both of us off. We both were like, you know, because we're so trained to hear this noise because the tones have a very specific sound, and when it hits, you have no choice but to go into go mode. So we're always on edge. When the tones drop, it wakes you up from your sleep. You have no choice but to be the best you on their worst days, all that good stuff. And so it's hard. I mean, like there's times where I'm scared to use the bathroom because I'm like, oh man, what if we had to call?
Yeah.
You know, I can't say how many times I've gotten in the shower and I'm like, oh, finally I get to shower. Today's been a rough day. And then I get in the shower and it's beep. And I'm like, dang it, man.
So
and it's timed. All your times are recorded. So the second I say I'm en route to a scene, it's time stamped. Then when I get there on scene and announce that I'm on scene, it's time stamped.
Yeah.
They'll go back and look at the
Yeah.
times and be like, why did it take you so long?
no, I'm just more like interested on like how they train you to like,
Dude, you just got to get used to it.
you know what I mean? Because I feel like that's such a
At
trained
first,
thing.
I think the whole first year, you're just, you got to get used to it because, like, when you're training, it's all simulated. So, you know, when I was in the academy for 6.5 months. It's one thing to, you know, do simulations and evolutions and train and, you know, all
Yeah.
this other stuff. But when you get out there in the real world, it's different.
Yeah, because
It's
I would
also
feel like
different.
in my brain, even if I heard that, I would be like gently putting something down or like, oh, let me take one more bite and
Oh,
just
yeah.
like,
I'll stuff food in my face, dude.
yeah.
If-
But that's what I'm saying is like I find it really fascinating that it's like the moment that does it
Mhm.
just drop. Like there's that famous video of like Croatia in the World Cup where they're playing and it's like this fire station in
Mhm.
Croatia and like the alarms go off and they just
Yeah, I mean, you get used to it after a while. It just becomes like a repetition thing. It becomes second nature. So like now, if I'm out in public and I hear certain noises and stuff, it'll trigger me, and I'm like,
that's so interesting.
I'm like, I'm ready. You know,
It's like almost like a
be ninja. You know,
it's like a almost like I don't want to say this in a bad way, but like with dogs training, like the whistle.
oh yeah,
like,
we're dogs of war.
oh my.
But yeah, no, it's just something you get used to.
That's
I
fascinating.
mean, obviously, the nature of the call dictates the pace. You know, there's certain calls that we get called to, and it's just because we're public servants, and some people they know that, and they misuse the 911 system, whether it's police or fire, they misuse it, and so you know, there's certain call natures where we're not pedal to the metal. You know, we're not going to drive 15 miles over the speed limit to get there because it's not necessarily an emergency. You know, some people call, I've had people call because their dogs were stuck under the house or,
Yeah.
there was a skunk in their yard.
Yeah.
a tree fell over in the road. I mean, some people just I've had people call and ask if we can help them with their hot water heater and their AC, and, you know.
Wow.
And I mean, we don't have to do that, and it really just depends on your crew. The guy that I normally work with, he's a good guy, so we typically will go do that kind of stuff, because at the end of the day, these people do need us. And like, one thing in EMS is just to remember that, you know, Miss Peggy might have stubbed her toe, and that might seem, you know, nonsense to us, but to them, they had such a bad day that they called 911.
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes we do have to remember that these people are having bad days. But the guy that I work with, he's real good about being compassionate, and it's rubbed off on me, thankfully.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, because that's one thing, man, is if you have a bad 911 experience, it'll sit with you. I've ran on people who, like, the other crews had a bad experience with them, and they're instantly on their guard. Dude, they won't give you certain information. Dude, they'll cuss at you and spit at you and just, you know, all because they had a bad experience with somebody else.
Yeah.
And we ran a call last night, and when we got to the hospital, the guy was like, "Man, you guys were great. And I wish that I could put y'all in the newspaper so other people could see y'all." He's like, "Because this was, y'all are amazing." You know, and it's nice to hear stuff like that. Just because it's good to know that you're good at your job. Yeah. And I'm not gonna say I'm good at my job.
You're
in
a real
no way, shape, or
hero.
form.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
You're
that we're
such
heroes.
a hero, man.
I hate when people say that.
God,
dude, one of my least favorite things is walking through the store and people, "You be safe out there." Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Hey, man.
Hey,
be
thank
safe
you for your service.
Be safe on the fighting the fires, man.
That's the worst. Thank you for your service. I tell them I'm just a.
You know what? Thank you for your service, man.
I hate it. I'm just a guy doing a job, man.
I mean,
what else was I going to do in life, you know?
What were we going to do?
I didn't finish college.
What would we do without you, man?
You
are saving lives out there, bro.
Some other Joe Blow would be doing the job.
You're such a hero. What would we do without you?
Wouldn't have the show. You know, that's for one.
You know what? People need to thank me for my service.
Nah.
Oh, man, bro. Dude, this show has gone so haywire. I know. Like, we have touched on maybe 2 things
out of like gone, man. It's just 15. One of those things.
Like, it's
actually been a whole hour. We've talked about nothing.
It's actually insane. Like, okay, so kind of going off of this, right? Because we've stayed on the topic of villains, and we've talked about villainous things and whatever. Right. And we've talked about kind of, you know, all of these different things, right? One of the things that I find really interesting are, have you like read anything about all the flock cams and all that jazz?
Dude, I'm so tired of these flock cams. I did see that someone, a police officer used a flock cam to stalk his ex-girlfriend over 700 times.
Yeah.
That's wild.
There's multiple officers that have done it.
I think it's too much. There's a flock cam. Someone spray painted the whole front of it white.
That's hard.
Yeah. I think the people are against it. And I think the flock cam has been voted against in like every city. Yeah. And they're like, that's too bad.
That's
I know for sure here locally, they were like, we don't want them. And they were like, oh, that's too bad. We're going to put them up anyway.
So cute.
That's cool. Let's waste taxpayer money.
That's so cute.
We're going to put them up anyway.
We're going to put them up.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Let's put 2 times of them up.
Dude, there's so many.
No, I just find it really
ridiculous.
I find it really interesting of like, and not to get into like politics at all, but I do find a lot of these conversations, especially where we're at, you know, because if you're watching us from like wherever you're at.
I've noticed there's a couple people that are like, from random parts of the country. And
that's so awesome and so cool.
Which, that is.
But like in Shreveport specifically, right? Like, so we actually we did this. We made an $18 billion deal, right? But no, there's in Shreveport, there was a $18 billion deal with like some AI database being built and all that jazz, right? And obviously basically the citizens are majority, I'll say, not all, majority are really, really against it, right? And then they went ahead and said, that's cute, and just signed another deal. No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh
Here.
yeah, there's a couple places that are like that. It's because of the water usage.
They just announced last week after all this chaos.
That they're still going forward with it. I saw that.
Not only are they going forward with it, they added another one. So it's just like really interesting that we have the flock cams that people don't want and the databases that people don't want. And like all of these people, like just, it's just fascinating to me that it's like, how is it possible that all this stuff goes on and then your literal own constituents tell you don't want it? And then you're just like, you know what? That's really
politics for you.
Some
To
villainous.
piggyback off of the data centers, I read an article earlier. I read an article. I saw the headline and like a part of it. I didn't click it to read further. I should have. I didn't think about it. But it said that Travis Kelce and a couple other people want you to start donating your urine to cool the data center.
Liquid Death. They're a part of it. Yeah. It's Liquid Death, Travis Kelce, or not. Is it Trap? No, it's the other brother.
Yeah, it's Travis Kelce.
Is it Trap? Who's the main one? Or not the main one, the one that's dating or married, I guess, to Taylor Swift.
I think that's Travis Kelce. I don't keep up with all
his
that
brother.
nonsense.
His brother is the one that is the main person for it.
Patrick Swayze.
No, Patrick Swayze. I don't know, but I know he's one of the Kelce brothers. Anyways.
I don't know.
But yeah, so they ran that whole ad that said to do that. And I'm like, bro, that is going to be such a legal case. Like, but hey, I mean, if it gets the word out, it gets the word out, I guess. But
politics and police. One of the craziest things that I've heard in the last week is
we're getting canceled, bro.
Probably this is going to be a hot take. It just doesn't make sense to me, and I think because, dude, let me backtrack.
I'm scared.
So, police department, I'm not going to put any more names, decided to, instead of raising, fighting to get more money for recruits or incentives or figuring something out to attract more workers, young workers, which are going to be the future of their force, they decided they're going to rehire and pay people who have already retired to come back into service.
Yeah.
Why would you bring back a geriatric force?
Because Walmart isn't hiring anymore.
Just they're useless. And I think because I've seen it personally.
Useless.
I've seen it personally.
You can't.
All right, guys, we're back. No more hot takes. I'm sorry. Flock cams suck. Data centers suck. Also saw that there's other ways to get around the billions of gallons of water that they need to cool their system, but it's cheaper for them to just ruin our water systems.
Right. I don't
know. I'd have to look more into it.
I think the thing that's most interesting around the data centers is the thermal stuff. All the heat actually raises the temperature of the city. So they said that the one that is based
1,000 degrees here.
The one that's over in Texas, they said that it actually raised the local city's temperature by 10 degrees.
Oh, it's going to be 120 degrees here every day. Dude, it's so hot, it's miserable.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think at that point and kind of where I'm at is like...
This is my face when I walk inside in the heat. That's going to be turned into a clip for sure.
I didn't realize how pale I am. Like, I didn't realize that until
you look like Edward. Hit me with the, this is the skin of a killer, Bella.
I wouldn't even.
I know that was your book series.
Yeah, I know.
I know you know that.
I wouldn't. I don't really know things like that. Like right off
Robert
the top.
Pattinson.
He's the greatest.
He's going to play Chris Hansen too.
He's the greatest Batman of our generation.
Can you hit the cricket sound for me one time?
There we go.
Hot takes for sure. We're getting canceled. There's been too many hot takes.
This is gonna be
That's gonna be the name of the episode. Hot takes.
I love that I say I'm sick, and I was really hoping that we would just have one episode that I wouldn't have to go through. And edit.
This is gonna be the worst one.
This is gonna be the worst
one. The listeners are gonna hate this episode.
They really are. I really don't think they're.
We suck.
I wonder. I think out of the hour and 5 minutes we've recorded, there's probably only like 30 minutes that's usable.
Look, guys, we're sorry. Yeah. Next episode, we promise it'll be better.
We're gonna be really better.
Next episode, I'm gonna tell some stories, and we're gonna get
Yeah.
We're gonna get wicked.
Actually, now that we talk about stories, would you like to hear some Reddit?
I would.
There we go. I think
Because I'd like.
I think that's gonna make it better. I think that's gonna cool the temperature down.
Yeah.
It'll bring you down a little bit because I know you're really hot and like, heated with our conversation that we had prior.
Our patient last night told me that I was a pretty boy. Told me I was a pretty boy at the department. I couldn't argue. I couldn't argue.
Yeah.
Through heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one.
Jesus. Okay. All right. So I think on the topic of villains, we should stay on the topic of villains.
Okay.
So, so let's go through this. This is actually a pretty lengthy one, so we're gonna not do that one. So we're gonna go do this one. Okay.
These are real stories submitted to us, by the way.
They're not real stories. They're from Reddit. Don't lie to them.
All right, guys. I'm sorry.
But we will have that system up and running, though.
I was trying to create an air of suspense, mystery, facade.
You can't have suspense if we already told them it's not up and running yet.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
It's not been that long. All right. So here's the title of it, okay?
It's called Bankai.
Let me go to the first post.
Senban Zakura Kaigushi.
Actually, they deleted it. Great.
Yep. Well, I'll just make up a story.
This is going so awesome. I love it. There we go. Bang. Got this. All right. Am I the asshole for still hanging around my son's ex after their rather messy breakup?
Wait, hold on. Let's just pause. Did he say his sons?
Am I the asshole for still hanging around my son's ex after their rather messy breakup?
Okay, yeah. Let's get into that because I need more context for me to decide if this is appropriate or not.
Let's get into it. Okay. Recently, my son broke up with his girlfriend of 4 years due to the fact that she cheated on him. And yes, I know that sounds bad, but I can't help but feel sorry for her. Before they began dating, they were friends since the second grade. And through those years, I essentially grew to see her as a daughter of mine. She didn't exactly have a good home life growing up, so through the years, I tried my best to make her feel like part of the family and treat her like my own. When my son began to date her all the way back in 2022, I was absolutely ecstatic. But on to the current situation. 5 months ago, my son and his ex broke up because she cheated on him. It wasn't a big affair as far as I know, but it devastated my son because he really did love her with everything he had. I stopped talking to her for about a month, but after she reached out to try and make amends, I couldn't hurt her. This is a girl I've considered my own for so many years, and I felt terrible being distant with her regardless of what she did. My son found out that I'm still in contact with her recently due to my Facebook post with me and her shopping together because she's trying to look nice for the new guy. Oh my God. For the new guy she's seeing. And when he confronted me about it, he wasn't angry per se, but he was incredibly disappointed. We had a long talk about this entire thing. And well, since then, he hasn't spoken to me about it and it's been a week. My husband told me I should have at least told him that I was still in contact with his ex before he even found out.
Oh, wait.
But
the husband?
My sister thinks I'm a jerk for even remaining in contact with the ex.
Okay, so this story is told from his mom's perspective?
This is the mom's writing.
Okay, I thought that was the dad, and I was like, this is getting real weird.
No, the mom is the OP. Mom is OP. She's the one asking the question.
Okay. So how old are the...
It doesn't say. It doesn't say anything. But if I were to guess...
yeah.
They said that
I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't really say.
I feel like it's situational. Like if there's more... man, I don't know.
I don't know. I find some of that stuff really, really weird.
Yeah.
Like...
I think it's weird that the mom is taking the ex to shop for her new man.
No, it wasn't that. It was still the fact that they were in contact. So even though they did that,
yeah,
that's how he found out.
Yeah, and then you post about it on Facebook? That's crazy.
That's weird.
Yeah.
See, because I actually know people that do this, and I find it incredibly weird. I don't know. He wouldn't
tell us.
He wouldn't tell us. He wouldn't even respond.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
But
Shout out to
but what do you think? Is she an asshole?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
I mean, I don't even know why you would do something like that.
Yeah,
Like, I get the attachment part
business.
of it, but I mean, that would be like, but that's your son. That's the part that I don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
that's your son. Like that.
Yeah, definitely the asshole on that one.
I don't even know where you, like, how do you fix that? Now that I'm thinking about, how do you fix that?
I don't think you can. You gotta
Because the only way to fix it,
excommunicado.
yeah, you'd have
for
to
sure.
dead it, right? And
Yeah.
now she's back to where she was before.
Yeah,
Or maybe it's like, once you get with that guy, I'm out.
I don't know. Yeah, that whole situation's weird.
That's a very villainous thing to do, though. Because you're basically telling your son to kick rocks at that point.
That was a good story.
Like,
My jaw dropped for a second there.
it's, we got revenge. You ready for this
I'm
one?
ready.
Another villainous story. We love this. So this is from True Off My Chest. Okay. So I do not believe there are any things about this one. So all I have is what I have. Okay. My ex-girlfriend got revenge on me, and I'm so broken. I, a 25-year-old male, have been with my ex-girlfriend, Carly, female, 23-year-old, for nearly 10 years. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We were high school sweethearts, and we had a good relationship up until after she completed college. Adulthood has been putting a strain on our relationship, so bills and sustaining jobs has been a challenge.
Naturally.
We have started arguing a bunch and just overall being annoyed with each other and each other's existence. We weren't sleeping in the same room, let alone being intimate. It was a tough time to say the least. We tried therapy and it wasn't working. I honestly wanted to be done, but I couldn't break up with her because we lived together and she helped me get out of debt. Oh, bro.
That's
Asshole.
yeah.
So I did
Using
something.
her as a crutch.
So I did something horrible, and I started cheating on her with her childhood best friend.
Oh no.
Here's where I know this person's an idiot.
This dude sucks.
I thought she would never find out, and gosh, I was wrong.
Everyone finds out. The truth always
her
comes
best
to light.
friend, bro.
Yeah, that's shame on the best friend too, though.
Yeah, but it's like out of everybody in the world, you think the person that's going to hold the secret is the best friend?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, I got to hear what she did for revenge.
Oh boy! All right.
Now it's justified.
Yesterday afternoon, I came home and she wanted to talk, and without hesitation, she jumped straight into it and asked me point blank if I was cheating on her. Obviously, you're not a good cheater. She got it.
Yep.
On her, and I, of course, tried to lie, and she just starts laughing and says, I knew you weren't going to admit it, but I was going to give you the benefit of the doubt. So now I just feel less guilty. I just confessed to her, and she just looked at me and didn't have any expression nor speak. When I finished, she just laughs and told me I would never forget. Oh, I would never forget it. Honestly, it's fine because Louie was over here last week and we had a great time. My heart dropped to my stomach because Louie is my big brother.
Oh my goodness. Oh, shame on the big brother too, though. This is just messed up all the way around.
Nah. I just thought it was a low blow on Carly, given she knew how insecure I was about my brother. He's the golden child and literally always did things 10 times better than me.
My sister watched this show, and I hope she's feeling this right now.
I'm stuck having to have some sort of relationship with him, and meanwhile, she can just drop her best friend. Well, my chest and my heart has been hurting so much since I found out, and I'm so broken. I know I was wrong for cheating first, but if she knew why didn't she just break up with me at first? I called out of work because I felt like throwing up about it. Edit. I did not intend for this post to go viral. I'm just extremely hurt, and I get it. I fucked up. Also, I know she did it because she offered video proof and my brother has been dodging my calls. I'm going actually
Did you say video proof? It took a second for the click.
She offered
That
video
hurts.
proof, and my brother has been dodging my calls. I'm going actually insane right now, and all of you people here are just obsessed with kicking me while I'm down, and it's f***ed up. Like, I get it. LOL. So funny. She won. Good for her. Also, with the debt she helped me paid off, I don't think you wrote. Debt she helped me pay off, she just did it from her inheritance. But okay. I didn't ask her. If she asked for the money back, I will be willing to set up some sort of payment arrangement with her. All right, we got to dive into this one. All right. So, number one.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that took a turn once I figured out who Louis was.
Yeah.
Shame on Louis too, though.
But I don't feel
everyone's in the wrong in this one. Everyone's a villain.
I think
in this story.
But is it wrong? Because again, they were in a 10-year relationship.
But that means that the girlfriend's been around the brother enough for the last 10 years. Is this the first time? The last time?
No, this is her revenge. So she did this after she found out that he had cheated.
Man, that's...
But see, I don't think that... maybe this is just the messed up side of me, but I feel like once you cheat, right? Like, if the other person goes and cheats, it doesn't necessarily make them right, but they're not necessarily in the wrong either.
Man, two wrongs don't make it right. You gotta be the bigger person.
Yeah, but then you have to take into account, she also fixed his debt.
Yeah.
She didn't have...
I don't know, man. They're all in the wrong to me.
Dog, like, that is so crazy. Also, I have to give her kudos of, like, taking the death shot, and she did. She's like, oh, you cheat on me with my best friend?
Yeah.
Hey, watch this trick.
Speaking of watching, I'm going to put it up on the projector, and you're going to watch it.
Now, we're going to take notes.
Dude,
ESPN, I'm gonna
that dude is in so much pain.
But I don't feel bad for him.
I know he's hurting.
I don't feel bad for him. I mean, but that's the thing, though. You cheated on her best friend first. See, because I would be interested to know how long her best friend wasn't around.
Yeah.
Or has been around. Because if they were friends for almost just as long, for 10 years, and you did that to me, that's just like doing it with the brother.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
Yeah, I agree.
Quite literally. But
that one took a left field.
But also, I can tell this dude is like super insecure.
Yeah.
It's like once you start saying...
Well, I'm not going to say it's his fault. I think,
the older brother.
Again, social media has made the world insecure.
But, so, I mean, if the older brother is just like...
I get insecurities. We won't get into that, though. That's a whole nother... That's neither here nor there.
But no, this dude sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry. This dude sucks. That is so funny, though. Like,
what do y'all think?
I do love the part of... I love the part of... No, I know it's f***ed up, but like, come on. Like, no, bro.
I mean...
You don't quite understand what... I don't think you understand what you did. Like, what you did was like a little out of pocket.
Dude,
or really out of pocket.
She went ham.
She said, oh,
10 out of 10.
She said, Bonkai.
She was, Bonkai.
All right. Let's finish one more off and go from there. Okay, let's do oh, no. Let's end on this one.
All right, I'm ready.
I
don't know if I'm ready.
Let's end on another wonderful villainous post.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for lying to my girlfriend about going to college?
How do you fake that?
I, a 22-year-old male, have been dating my girlfriend, 18, for almost 4 months. We met at work in order to be working at our job. He wrote this wrong. In order to be working at our job, you're required to be currently enrolled in college, and you have to show proof. I am not in college, but my friend, 34-year-old male, is a supervisor at the company, and he was able to Photoshop a document that showed I was in school, so I could work there. When I started dating my girlfriend, I didn't tell her the truth because I wasn't sure about her at first and wanted to ensure she was trustworthy and that this relationship wouldn't flame out. If I told her right away I wasn't really in college, we would have broke up. It would have been bad for me because she would rat me out and it would have been extremely spiteful. My supervisor friend also said I should wait. So I finally came clean to my girlfriend the other day. My girlfriend said she already told her parents I was in college and what my major was going to be. So what would she do now? I said to just keep going with it. I'm in college and it's not a big deal. I would be graduating soon. I'd be graduating soon anyways. My girlfriend is not happy with this and she says she doesn't want to lie to her parents for the rest of our relationship. Now she's saying that she doesn't think she can trust me because of how deceitful I am, which I wasn't trying to be. I was just protecting myself. Am I the asshole for being truthful with my girlfriend about being in college in order to protect my employment status?
I don't know. I don't think that was bad as the last one. I want to know how he photoshopped. I need some of those Photoshop skills. I could get a couple raises if I fake some stuff.
Well, number one, I think it's bad because I think it's a little odd that you have a story that was built out.
Yeah.
You have a story of you're going to college and you're about to graduate. Like,
I wonder what kind of job this was, though.
It's most likely at the college.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's true.
It's probably a college job that you're working in the shop or whatever. And to do that, whatever. Right. So number one, why are you around an 18-year-old?
Yeah, that was it'd be one thing, I think, if the guy was 19 or even 20, but 22 and 18?
Even then, you're at the college.
Yeah.
Right. You don't go here, bro.
Yeah.
Right. So that's number one. Number two, this supervisor should be fired.
Yeah.
Like immediately fired. Like why? Number one.
Why are you 34 and still working at the bookstore?
Why are you 34 working at the bookstore?
Why aren't you in college?
Two, you're 34 and OP is 22.
Yeah.
So how do you know OP to get him this job?
Outside of the, yeah.
Right.
Couple red flags being thrown up.
Secondarily, what is she supposed to do? Like, now that she knows that you're a liar, she's supposed to tell her parents, oh, by the way, you lied to me about school. Like, especially if you're supposed to graduate. So they're thinking, oh, this guy just graduated.
Hey, when's your graduation?
Yeah, what was the major? I don't have one.
Thermodynamics.
Nuclear physicist.
Yep.
But, I mean.
I was a genetic engineerist.
I mean, he obviously has to be an asshole, right?
Yeah.
Like, for sure. Right?
Yeah, so was the supervisor. The girl's definitely innocent in all this.
Yeah,
she was just collateral.
Yeah. So, update. Damn, so many asshole votes. I accept that the judgment from strangers, I guess. My friend said not to worry about it, and he would get my probably soon-to-be ex-girlfriend transferred to another department to avoid any awkwardness. She is pretty shy and meek, so we don't think she will go to HR. But my friend has been working at the library for years. People will believe him over a part-timer. She will be a scorned ex who didn't handle the breakup well. What the f***?
Yeah, he's an asshole for sure.
That is some super manipulative, like...
Yeah, he's a POS for sure. He sucks.
Now that's the villain right there.
Yeah, that's a villain.
Like, oh, by the way...
For no rhyme or reason either.
We're just going to gaslight everybody else and just say, hey, by the way, she's just like an evil ex. Don't even...
Manipulation at its finest.
That's actually kind of crazy. Like...
It's one of those villains who are just villains. Like, why are you a villain? I don't know.
Yeah, dog, it's a job.
Shao Tucker. You know, he was a villain just for no reason.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like you can relate to villains, but then sometimes you meet a real villain and it's like, dog, I guess I'm really not that bad. Like, I'm just having a bad day.
Who's your favorite villain?
Favorite villain? Like of all time?
One of them. Aizen. You can't say Aizen. You're not allowed to say Aizen.
Okay.
Because I know that's what you were going to say.
Yeah.
You were thinking about it.
I was thinking about just of like all time, my favorite villain that just was like, I'd have to say, honestly, one of my favorite villains is Maki from Chainsaw Man. Control Devil.
Yeah.
just the way that they went about it and the way that she just was like, yeah, I'm literally the evil villain in front of all of y'all's faces. Like, y'all made a deal with me.
Yeah.
Like, this is how this is going to go. So, I'm trying to remember. I mean, there's not... I'm even trying to remember from books. Like, and there's not really many that stand out to me that I'm just like, yeah, I rock with you, bro.
Other than Aizen.
Aizen and Maki have been just a staple.
That's because Aizen is he's a good villain, and once you realize that he controlled the plot of the show for a long time. Same thing with Yobaha. Yobaha.
Well, that's the beauty of what Bleach is like if you actually zoom out on the whole
Dude,
series.
Ichigo only swings his sword twice an episode.
Yeah.
The person who told me that's going to watch this episode as soon as it drops, and he's going to get back to me about it.
Yeah. Good. We need the engagement. Hey, actually, write in the comment so that way we can still get the engagement. Yeah. We need it. We need it. So just get mad at us on Facebook or YouTube, please. I just if so what I was saying, but I was trying to find
Atom Smasher.
Atom Smasher is a good one.
I really just liked him just because, he's this boogeyman, and then he shows up, and you're like, oh, that's why he's the boogeyman.
Yeah,
he's gonna just destroy everybody, and his little quirky one-liners are cool, especially when he also has the Sendevastin.
Yeah,
so that's a lot of chrome you're packing, boy.
I was trying to go to video games too. The
Sephiroth.
I like Sephiroth, but Sephiroth is like very philosophical and talks a lot. And
I know, that's why I like him. Sephiroth also had that dog in him.
I don't like people that talk a lot. I think after rewatching that short of me talking about Neuromancer, which I already know I'm going to get tons of hate because it didn't actually finish.
Oh yeah, someone commented a second ago and said they wanted to burn you at the stake.
Good. I would do it myself. They
didn't really comment that.
Oh.
I rage baited you.
I don't like people that talk a lot. I don't know why. People that talk a lot is just like, be efficient with what you're saying. I don't
Watchmen. Did you ever watch Watchmen?
Yeah.
What's the bad guy's name? Ozymandias? Something like that, I think. Mm-hmm. I could be wrong. It's been a minute.
I don't do well with names.
The gold guy. He was a good villain because he's telling him his master plan, and they're like, we're not going to let you do that. And he's like, I set those bombs off 20 minutes ago. And they're like, no. And I was like, oh, shit. That was a good villain.
Yeah, he's a good villain.
I enjoyed Haidan.
Okay.
Only because Shikamaru, that whole moment of his to shine after Asuma's death was beautiful. And then
he was just a psycho cultist killer.
I know, but I just like that it fleshed out Shikamaru's character.
Yeah, and but that's Shikamaru. That's not really him. He's not really.
I appreciate him for what he did with Shikamaru.
Okay.
He brought out Shikamaru. And then Shikamaru hit him with that, Joshin's not going to save you. I am your god now. And then he just...
Okay. Bro, I'm really thinking hard. I'm going through every book I've ever read. I can't really think of
it's because a lot of the times they make the hero so memorable.
Yeah, but still, you would still think that the villain would be a main part of it, though.
And I'm thinking of new gen anime too. I really, really love. I can't think of his name right now. Gilgamesh.
Okay.
And all the Fate series.
He's like an anti-hero. In the first season, the first two, he's a hardcore.
He's a villain. And then in the newest ones,
they were like, "Oh, he's printing money, though."
He is. He is. Same thing with Archer. They're gonna find a way to bring him in.
Hey.
Some of the Fate series, the pacing kind of threw me off, and I wasn't a big fan. But the premise of the show is great.
Yeah.
I also loved Unlimited Blade Works.
Yeah,
I rewatched it, and it is a lot more slow pace than I remember.
I like how the executives probably were looking at it, and they're just like, "Let's run this back.
Let's do this again with different heroes, but let's keep Gilgamesh and Saber. Gilgamesh and Saber, let's keep them."
Everybody else,
But dude, that and the sound effects of like their attacks on that show were cool.
yeah, it was
Like
really-
Gilgamesh is when oh man, he's just cool.
Yeah, I will say, actually, I can't remember his name, but he's a guy that had he gets all the way to the end and then wins it, and then he's like, "We're just gonna burn everything down." He was the main guy.
In Unlimited Blade Works.
In the original one, in the original Fate Stay.
Oh gosh.
He won the whole thing, and he's like, "Yeah, we're just gonna burn this whole thing down, baby."
I think it's because someone betrayed him or something.
Yeah, it was like
His mentor or something.
Yeah, he's like, "We're gonna burn this down." Bro.
Was that the one where the two his mentor fought like the other guy hand to hand combat?
Yeah, it was
And
the guy with the black hair.
That was a dope scene. No powers, no nothing, just
Yeah, we're gonna do this
belt
one.
to the legendary art of belt to ass.
We're gonna take this one old school, bro.
That was a good one.
But no, he was a good character.
They're just good stories.
Yeah, that whole series is kind of underrated now that I think about it. Especially the first two. The first two are kind of like classics.
Yeah, I need to finish the newest one.
Yeah,
I got a couple episodes in and then got behind.
a lot of clips.
Yeah,
Need to
great fight scenes from what I've heard. Great sound effects.
for sure. Yeah, I mean that's. I might have to add that to the queue tonight. Fun fact, and on the topic of villains, and kind of just wrapping everything up. So Sarah, what's her name? Sarah Paulson is in the Netflix series that's going to be The Killers.
Monsters.
Monsters.
Yeah, she's playing
the serial killer woman
with the axe.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name now.
No, it was she the axe lady?
Yeah, Lizzie Borden. I'm pretty sure. Let me fact check this real quick.
I remember
before
her
people
face.
come for my neck.
But anyways, they were starting to release stills of her and character. It's that show. I don't know how they keep doing it. Is so eerily on
Dude,
point.
it is so good. Charlie Hunnam killed it. Evan Peters killed it.
It's eerily.
Sarah Paulson killed everything she's in.
It's eerily on point though.
Yeah, Lizzie Borden was an American woman famous for being the main suspect in the brutal 1892 axe murders of her father and stepmother in Fall Rivers, Massachusetts. Yeah.
Who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the lady that went to court and she like crashed out. She was a serial killer, but she was crashing out.
Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. And when she saw what she had done, she then gave her father 41.
I don't know who I'm thinking about. Maybe she was in the 80s or 90s.
It was in 1893.
No, I'm thinking of the woman I'm thinking of. She was like in the 80s or 90s.
She was found not guilty. She was acquitted. So I don't know.
Yeah, but that was 1800, bro.
Yeah. I would have just said which.
What if they had vlog cameras?
They would have caught Jack the Ripper.
Do you think Jack the Ripper was real?
Yeah, for sure. There's also a lot, well, I won't say a lot of evidence. A lot of stuff points that he moved to America. And around the time that he stopped killing over in the UK and came over here, H.H. Holmes was killing and he created the murder mansion.
I'm going to throw a joke out and see if you get it. But if not, everybody else is going to get it. He didn't leave the UK and come to America. He went to Argentina.
You hit the cricket sound for me one time.
That was a good joke. You didn't get it. You're not on my level. That's okay.
That's okay.
It's okay. I'll tell you once we get off the air, and it's going to hit way harder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. European white guys that flee the Europe scene and go to Argentina. Nothing? Still?
Nothing.
Wow. And here I thought you were a historian.
I'm not.
I'm the winner. I win. I'm gonna take my win. Nobody's gonna get it. And if you do, I want you to leave it. No, actually, do not leave it.
Let's not get us demonetized.
I'm gonna bleep that what I just said out.
Yeah. Yeah. This is gonna be a bleeped episode.
This is gonna be a really bleeped out episode.
Hot takes, baby.
You know what? Actually, this is fitting. This is kind of how I feel.
Yeah.
Being sick. This is probably a perfect
The
representation.
epitome of your sickness into an episode.
Yeah, this is exactly how I want it. I want a visceral, like just.
We're an hour and a half in, and
Nothing has been
We
said.
touched on nothing.
We've literally touched on nothing.
Nothing.
So I'm going to end it with one more question, and it goes back to kind of like the villain thing and things that we talked about, right? You want to get personal, or do you want like just have fun?
I'm always ready to get personal.
Okay. So personal, right?
Okay.
What is a deal breaker that you are embarrassed to admit
In what context?
with any relationship? If you want to think about it in terms of like dating, you can. If you want to think about it in terms of friendship, you can. But what is the deal breaker that is embarrassing to admit?
I'll let y'all know in the next episode. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that's like embarrassing to admit. I don't like bad teeth.
Okay.
That kills me. Like if you...
But is that embarrassing to admit though? Because I feel like that's kind of common nowadays.
Yeah, I just know that if I say anything too crazy, they're gonna come for me, and I'm already the people's champ. You know,
Yeah, it's very obvious.
the people's champ must be everything the people can't be.
Yeah.
I'm feeling artsy fartsy, house full of some Hebrew brandy. You know what I mean? Through heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one.
I'm not even going to respond to that.
I'm trying to think. Something that's embarrassing.
I already have one, but it just makes me look kind of like judgmental. But
Oh yeah, you might as well go ahead and lay it out there. I gotta remain the people's champ.
okay, so my thing that I judge people off of is okay. So to know me a little bit and to be a little bit more vulnerable, the first 5 minutes that I meet somebody is the most critical thing to me.
Okay.
If you don't pass my test in 5 minutes, you basically are either dead to me,
Damn.
or if we continue the conversation after 5 minutes, I'm interested or intrigued by you.
I'm glad I made the cut.
Yeah.
I don't remember the first time we met though, if I'm honest. That was a long time ago.
I think honestly, the first time we ever met, I want to say you just came over to my house
Probably.
with Larry.
Yeah. He who shall not be named.
Laura. Voldemort, that's a good villain too.
Yeah.
I really do want to think. I do want to really think. Oh my god, bro! I cannot wait to not be sick. I do think that you either came over because I don't think we met somewhere. I just remember Larry saying, "Oh, by the way, this is my friend Cory."
That sounds just like him too, to just drop people into
Hold on.
situations.
Hey, man. Hey, this is my friend Cory.
That's pretty accurate, I think.
He lives like 5 minutes away. We both go to Parkway.
Yeah.
He's a wrestler. Yeah. He's cool. He likes bands and stuff.
I was probably wearing a Sleeping with Sirens shirt.
Yeah, because honestly, my first vivid memory of us, like ever, like trying to go back to the first thing was us in my old bedroom. Actually, there's a picture of it with you with a Sleeping with Sirens tank top.
The gray one?
Yes.
Yeah, that was my
That
my
was
go-to
the
shirt.
first memory of us ever hanging out.
I think you had the dyed hair, like the
Yes.
little split hair. Yeah.
No.
Oh, it was just all.
No, actually, I might have actually, because like, let's see. I knew Larry when I was a junior. So I graduated in 13. You graduated in.
I graduated in 14.
So we were in the same.
He was a grade above you.
Yeah.
Yes, 2 above me.
Because he was around the group of.
So he was a senior and I was a sophomore. So that would have been 2011.
You know what? It might have been at Bel Air.
Because you went on 2 of the Mission Arlington trips with us.
Yeah.
I was looking through my old phone and found pictures of us. Yeah.
Yes. Throwback, core memory unlocked. Yes, dude.
So it was 2011 then when we met.
It had to have been. There's no way. Because it wouldn't have been my senior year.
I met Larry as a freshman. So that was 2010.
I've never asked you about how y'all met.
So we had a computer science class together.
That tracks.
Yeah. And we sat next to each other, and we would finish our schoolwork early, and there was this game online called Dead Frontier, and we would play it online together, and it was like a top-down zombie survival game, and we would play it in class, and then we moved off of that into emulators. He showed me how to download emulators in the school, how to get around it, and download emulators, and we would play like Pokemon and stuff in class.
That tracks.
Yeah.
That's really funny. It's funny, like, going back to the beginning of certain things, like, of like, where did it actually start? Like, you know,
good times.
Almost like villains. Where did they start?
Yeah.
How did you meet Kaylin?
Oh, gosh. How did I meet Kaylin?
It couldn't have been through Larry. Oh, well, it could have been through Larry.
I think so.
Because they graduated at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
They were in the same grade.
But we all hung out together. Dang, how did I meet Kaylin? I think it was through Larry. I think we
through my phone. I was going to call him.
Each other. I can tell you where he is right now and see if he's busy.
Dude, that would be so funny. What if you called him and said, hey, I know we didn't talk about the podcast being ongoing, but hey, can you answer this question?
He's at home. And also, let's see how far that is. 47 minutes. How long did he say? It was 30 minutes. He would live 30 minutes away?
Yeah, it was 30 minutes away.
He's 47 minutes from this exact spot.
Yeah, I don't think he understands the concept of time.
I don't know. I'll try to call him back early. He didn't want to answer me, so I'm not going to call him back. I'm not calling you back, Kaylin.
We should both call him and see who's answer first.
He's going to answer you. He hates me right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's really funny because I remember how I met Larry, but I think I really met you and Kaylin at the exact same time.
Probably so, because
I was just a tag along.
Larry and Kaylin hung out too, and then so I really think that because I started spending time with Larry, that I started spending time with Kaylin. I just feel like Kaylin's been there so long that I just don't remember. Because I definitely met him before. I met you.
Yeah. And it makes sense because you all went to Parkway.
Yeah,
so that
and we watched
tracks.
The Walking Dead together. And
that also tracks.
His brother is a grade below me.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm in between him and his brother. So who also knows some of the people that I work with, so it all just kind of goes back together.
That's interesting.
I'm gonna have to write him a letter or something.
Yeah, send it. Are you gonna send the letter?
Carrier pigeon.
Oh, pigeon. Okay, I was thinking like bottle. I'm just gonna
message in a bottle.
That's so funny. Just imagining. Here, I hope it gets to you, but there's no water, so you just throw
my
it in
dearest Arthur.
Oh boy. Yeah, this has been a very chaotic fever dream. That's the word I was looking for. Fever dream.
That could be a good name of the episode.
Yeah, fever dream. Yeah, that's a perfect. Don't need another one of those.
Yeah, we're already at an hour and 45 minutes.
So
we accomplished nothing. It's like we went around just doing side quests.
Literally, the only
not
thing,
even the good ones, like the little crappy ones where it's like, go collect 10 ferns and bring them back to me, and I will give you 2 gold pieces. Like, I'm not going to do this.
Here's a potion.
Yeah. You know, you do it at the end game and your character's OP and it's like, here's this basic health potion. You're like, I don't need that. I'm invincible now.
Literally. So, and I'm going to end this here, I promise. So I'm in the middle of playing Kingdom Hearts, all of them to like 100% it, right? So I'm trying to go through and trying to get like all the synthesized items so that way you can get the Ultra Blade. Bro. I am literally, and I'm not even kidding you, I'm 80 hours into this game trying to just do that one thing. Much. It is the most painstaking. I'm like, bro, I still have like 7 other games I have to play. I can't keep doing this.
I almost 100% at Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas.
That's hardcore.
Yeah, but I've played them way too much.
I think that's it. But like, I'm almost, because I've never, ever. Actually, I take that back. I've only 100%ed one game, and it's New World, something New World. Can't remember. It's supposed to be like a BioShock-like game that came out like 4 years ago.
They're supposed to be remaking BioShock, by the way.
I'm hype. I'm a
me too.
BioShock fan. But that's the only game I've ever 100%ed, and I didn't even try.
Speaking of BioShock, when the PlayStation 3 was around, there was the BioShock game that took place in the city in the sky.
Yes, that's my favorite game ever.
Okay, yeah, I still have your copy. Physically. Yeah, I have it. Like, I still have your copy.
Wow.
You gave it to me on the PlayStation 3 to play. You're like, this is the best game ever. Play it. I have it still.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm not giving it back, but I have it.
Well, I appreciate you telling me, at least if I ever am like, man,
I'm going to play the PlayStation 3.
I really need this copy or else I'm going to die. At least I
got
know who to call. Right?
I found it the other day and I was like, dude, Colton gave this to me like 15 years ago. Yep.
Did you ever play it?
I did. I beat it.
Oh, that's
good.
awesome.
It's a good game.
It was worth it then.
Yeah.
I
don't know if it was my favorite BioShock,
It's my favorite.
but it was good.
It's so chaotic
game.
that I love it.
I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
I'm just a messy bitch. I think I'm just ready to confirm that I'm just a messy bitch.
That's
like
okay.
it's just me. That's it. So anything else you want to cover? Any other things? I mean, it's not like the only thing we had is villains, but anything else you want to get off your chest?
Nah.
Being that
I got some more stuff prepared for next episode.
Yes.
So I was going to end this episode talking about stories.
Okay.
And my question for the viewers, the listeners, for you, the random trolls on the internet, is what do stories mean to you?
Oh,
and we'll touch on it next episode because it's going to get deep again. But I was thinking about stories, and a few people have said they enjoy listening to me tell stories. I just think it's crazy how these different civilizations and societies across the world have all these stories to explain these different things, and a lot of them share a lot of similarities, like Bigfoot and giants. And dragons.
Okay.
But I just think it's interesting, like if you go back and look through, different civilizations and the stories that they tell, what they mean to that specific civilization. And stories are just interesting. It's like the reason people read books. Now I'm getting a phone call.
Uh-oh.
Scam likely.
Ooh.
Yellow. Hello there. They hung up on me.
I've never heard that one before. Why would they're just typing?
Yeah. I don't know.
They're so lazy now that they can't even say anything. They just
made me lose my train of thought. These dang scam artists.
You're talking about something about dragons and
but stories, man.
Shit.
People read books because it takes them to these other worlds. It's the same reason people watch anime and other things. Just a break from reality. Stories are just they're interesting. But don't you think that some of these stories have shreds of truth in them? If all these different, let's say, civilizations that are oceans across, different lifetimes, different periods of time, have similarities? Every civilization has written about Bigfoot from the time that the cavemen were here.
Do you know what's really funny? I just figured something out about you. You wrote some of this down. You wrote this thought down because you were reading it in your head.
Nope.
I just figured you out. I'm
caught. I was researching the storytelling before the episode began.
I figured you out.
It was scripted.
You changed your voice and your eyes changed like you're reading from a book. I figured you out.
It comes up in front of me and I read it.
Literally. I was watching you and I was just like, man, there's no way that this thought is appearing in his head. So
I'm the villain of the episode. That's right. It's me.
I
was caught, guys. But it is interesting.
You change your voice too. You go into like a reading voice. Like
I have been told that many times.
You got to fix your towel, bro.
I do think that it is interesting, how all these civilizations have similar stories. I definitely think there's some kind of truth into it. And we'll touch more into storytelling next episode. Maybe, who knows, I'll tell some crazy stories.
Yeah. If there's anybody that has crazy stories at you, I only have one crazy story and I can't really tell it for a lot of different reasons.
I'm going to be ready next episode. It's going to be rehearsed too. So when I come in here, I'm going to be I'm going to bring a cowboy hat.
He's going to use his reading voice.
Yeah.
And that's how you know he memorized the entire thing.
Everything.
Like all of it. But
Just like I've done with all the books that I wrote.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool. What was the question again?
What do stories mean to us on a personal level?
To
What
us.
do stories mean to you?
There we go. I like that. I like
Yeah.
it personal.
Yeah.
So
We'll touch on it next episode.
we'll definitely be a lot more concise and a lot
We'll
more.
build a campfire right
We're
here and
gonna-
sit around the campfire and tell
Yeah.
stories.
That would be cool. What if we had like the Elden Ring little campfire or like the Dark Souls little campfire?
Yeah, you lost me at Elden Ring and Dark
Oh,
Souls.
don't.
I'd
do
rather
that.
the Minecraft campfire.
I hate Minecraft.
Yeah, I'd rather that than Elden Ring. If I wanted to go play garbage, I would rather go outside and lick gravel than play Elden Ring
Yeah, but that
or Dark
tracks.
Souls. I'd rather eat fireflies. I'd rather go play, I don't know, Roblox or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's pick a different campfire. Let's do the campfire from Final Fantasy 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just trying to envision a game off the top of my head with a
Final
campfire,
Fantasy
but like
3.
or like a save point. That'd be cool, like a little save point.
I'm pretty sure Titus sat around
Is it Titus or Titus?
I always say Titus. Is it Titus?
It's Titus.
Well, so if Titus probably sat around a campfire. Zidane probably sat around a
did.
campfire.
It's literally the start screen of Final Fantasy where they're all gathered around and
There's a
they're all like-
campfire and singing our campfire song.
all right, we got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
We're going crazy. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Other than that, any other thoughts? Any other?
I appreciate you guys. Join the cult. Interact.
Yeah.
Speak to us.
Yeah. If there's anything.
Tell me stories. Tell me what you want to hear me read.
Oh.
You know?
Oh.
I said, here am I. Send me.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Any other messages?
No.
No. Okay. That was good. I like that. That was really good. I like that. Definitely need all the interaction, engagement, all that stuff.
Thanks for the support.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the listeners. I appreciate all just the random people that are coming in. Super cool.
we've
Super
had
awesome.
Some randoms.
As always, we want to
random
make
places.
sure that interacting, as you can tell on any platform, basically both of us interact with anybody that we possibly can. So,
Dude, your Neuromancer short is at 853 watches right now. Mine Spider-Man one's at 1.2 thousand.
all right, way to flex. That was just a nice way to flex. Anyways,
No,
whatever.
And the
Fuck
Cory
you.
and Kaylin
Fuck you.
Skyfall one's
I'm
only
out.
at 252. You got 16 likes.
Bro, I'm trying to wrap it up for the
I got
third.
37.
I'm trying to wrap this up, bro, for the third time.
I'm gonna wear a king's crown next episode.
Oh, boy. Okay. Love y'all. Love the listeners. Love all the haters. Love everybody. You're
Yeah.
the greatest. If you're villains, we love you. If you're not a villain,
Yeah.
be a villain. It's awesome. With that being
Well,
said,
the reality of it all is
you know,
you're
I'm
not
gonna
the
get
hero
you
in
to stop
everyone's
talking.
story.
I got you. I know how to get you to.
you can't be the hero in everyone's story.
Yeah. You know, whatever. So thank you, listeners. Thank you for watching. If you're listening, appreciate y'all. As stated before, we will be working on a submission for your stories or
Yep.
voicemails. That way we get some real, authentic stories. And being from the South, God knows how many insane stories you have.
Yeah.
So
Thank y'all.
with that being said,
See you next time on
We are-
episode 10. Double digits.
that's crazy, bro.
double digits, baby.
It only took a year and a half to get to 10.
Yeah.
So
Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll be in another year and a half.
Yeah. So whatever. All right. Catch you later.
Peace.